Hello, welcome to your daily dose of wisdom with Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. My name is Elizabeth, and I hope that you are having a super duper day. I don't know what that means, but grab a cup of tea if you don't already have one. I said this before, but if you have any recommendations for a good herbal blend, I'm doing some pretty intensive fasting, and I drank a lot of herbal tea. So something that's not cleansing, quote unquote. You can't see air quotes, but that's what I'm doing. That would be greatly appreciated. Please also let me know down below how the audio is. I'm not using my headphones again, just to kind of see what people prefer. So as you can see, we have 3 piles. I am continuing in the theme of astrology this week. So we have the Astrological Oracle cards. These are absolutely beautiful cards. A very small deck. So if you want to take a look, it's not very big. But I will be doing oracle reviews hopefully this week on my channel. So choose your pile and I will meet you at your reading. Find the timestamps in the description box below. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. And you have the card of Neptunus. Neptune. Today might feel a bit dreamy for you. Dreamy but hopeful. This is a nice energy. It feels like your skin is full of moisture, like after a good swim. You know, that feeling of dreaminess after you've been swimming for a long time, the feeling of being in water for a long time. That's really what I'm getting here. And because of that, there's some things that you won't want to look at or won't want to deal with. So be careful of avoidance here. Like avoiding conflict or confrontation. Or aiming your gun without looking where you're shooting, that kind of thing. There's something about like misdirection. I'm going to take a look at the book to see if there are any additional messages for you that might be helpful. I feel like it's a good feeling today. Like there's nothing specifically wrong with this energy. It's just that it's more ungrounded. Okay. Interesting. So it says, Neptunus, god of the sea, invites us to dive deep and bring up treasure from the watery depths. Astrologically, Neptune's influence carries us into the oceanic realm of visions and dreams. This celestial body inspires poetry and fantasy. Flights of fancy and pearls of wisdom, Neptune rules matters of spirituality, compassion, and longing for understanding and serenity. Taken to extremes, Neptune's dreaminess can become illusion, confusion, and escapism. So that's what I was warning you about before, those things. When Neptune appears in your oracle reading, use your imagination to find deeper meaning, but keep one foot on dry land. So that's what I mean about looking at things. Like, don't get so lost in your fantasies that you lose sight of what's real, essentially. I'm going to pull some more cards. I feel like this is definitely a good day to be creative. Fearlessness. I pay close attention to my heart and mind. I do not allow fear to distract me. This is, maybe that was what I was talking about here with the looking away. Like, it's like avoiding your fears rather than facing them is not fearlessness. That's avoidance, right? And so if something comes up, trusting that you can deal with that, and the deep emotions, you know, the oceanic emotions that were talked about from this card, embracing those depths, and that actually will make your art or whatever creative endeavor better. And timing. The timing is just right for my dreams, desires, and goals to manifest. Wow. I would take a look at what sign is in Neptune for you, and that may help to deepen this reading. As always, my readings are like those nesting dolls. There's layers and layers. So this is just a daily reading, and I'm going to leave you there. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have. You have Pluto. Whoa, okay. Deep energy today. Scorpio and Pluto are connected. So, you know, there, you see the skulls here. I'm getting that today is so deeply transformative that it may not even be, it's only subtly noticeable, almost. Like you could coast through today and this is not specific to today. Like, this is something, you don't just go through a Plutonian like rebirth in a day. But it's really gonna feel like that's what you're in today. Which could feel really dark, really cold, really remote. Or it could just feel unusual. Let's take a look at the book and see what other messages there are for you. I'm just getting that everything, like, this is kind of one of those days where you start to blanket statement that you're having bad luck almost. It's like, not bad luck, but everything gets painted with the same color, regardless of how it feels, or regardless of, you know, whether it's good or bad. It's all painted with the same color. It's hard to distinguish one thing from another. This is a strange thing to speak about. Pluto, the god of the underworld. Pluto receives the soul after death and offers understanding of the journey that lies beyond the earthly existence. Astrologically, Pluto reigns over the mysteries of death and rebirth, transformation, and significant life changes. Yeah, so it's like, whatever significant life change you are in, today you're kind of like, this is where like someone would be like, oh, that's good. And you're like, yeah. Or, oh, that's bad. And you're kind of like, it's, yeah, it's part of it. There's this sort of like apathy and aloofness to your energy. Is aloofness a word? I don't know. Okay, so release, loss, and regeneration are all part of Plato's profound lessons. The wise soul knows when to leave the old behind to make way for the new. This may require time spent in the underworld, going deep into your own psyche to search for wisdom. When Pluto appears in your oracle reading, as it has today, it is a sign that something is finished or that important changes are imminent. Okay, I feel like you already know this. I feel like this is part of a much bigger feeling, but today it just comes in really strongly. So with that in mind, I do feel like divine doors are needed. Is it divine doors? Yeah. Let's get you some cards. Deeper. Wow, that could be not be, it could not be better matched. Wow, Mercury retrograde in full swing. Deeper. You may have gotten this yesterday, and this is a continuation of that reading. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. And that's reassurance that, you know, whatever you're going through, and like a death cycle, I'm going to be real with you, like a death cycle does not feel fun. Actually, for me, it's the birth part that is the hardest, I think. But like when you're new and you don't know the rules of being you yet. And here we go. Your other door is Anthony's Call. And it says, in thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things are lost, so can be found. Wow. Yeah, okay. So the thing that when I was talking about like the everything being colored with the same brush, it's like you look out at the night sky and the stars are shining, and the stars often like that represents hope and things like that, and like guidance forward and navigation and all of those things. And like you're looking up at the sky in this metaphor and you don't see the stars. They're there, but you don't see them. They're colored over with the same darkness of the rest of the sky. So this message for you today is of hope and to remind you that, you know, this is a stage and this is an unfolding process, and the best is yet to come. And you don't go through like these Pluto transformations and not come out with something, with a gift. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I wish you all the best, truly, 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 and take care. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what you have today. So you have the card of Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius is a sign of the wounded healer. So we see an adaptation of Chiron. This is a feminine centaur. I'm just going to talk about it. I'm really drawn to speak about the fact that the lower half of the centaur is an animal and the upper half is a human. So you are being called to be guided by your instincts, your natural instincts, the strong and powerful instincts that have been given to you since birth. There's something that may require your focus and attention. I'm getting that it's something distant and far off. So this is something to do with plans or a bigger picture situation. So it could be your career, or just like generally the trajectory of your life. Maybe you are looking at changing directions and you are called to use your instinct as well as your intellect. These readings today really spill over from yesterday. So if you did not see the readings from yesterday, it was with the karma cards. You can check that out. Let's see what additional messages we have in the book. Sagittarius. Yeah, there's Sagittarius is the wanderer, always looking for more ideas, more like expanding their outlook. The planetary ruler is Jupiter and the element is fire, and the motto is I know. The archer takes aim at its goals and interests. There we go. Always seeking knowledge and new horizons with a free spirit. Yeah, freedom is the most important thing to a Sagittarius. So wherever your placements are, maybe you look at your chart. Definitely this theme is astrology this week, and it will likely continue. So maybe checking out your chart, drawing up your natal chart on one of the free websites online. Without a strong focus, Sagittarius can wander off into distractions, lack of ambition, or restlessness. The philosopher of the zodiac, the sign always strives to see the long view. Without a strong focus. Yeah. So if you're feeling a bit lost or restless, that tracks. Find something that excites you. You may want to quite literally like connect your feet to or place yourself in nature so you can tap into your more instinctual side. Sagittarius for me really has like a wild animal prowling through the forest vibe to it. Like, there's a wild side to Sagittarius that is very much instinctual animal. So tapping into that today. What do I want to get for you? What does that feel like? I think Making Magic. I'll pull some cards from the Making Magic deck. Because you're looking to focus. There we go. The Festival. Interesting. What does this say? Creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Okay, so this could be about, finding things to look forward to. And if you are watching this during the pandemic, you will know that it's really difficult to do that right now. With these cards, you can manifest this festival, party, event situation by drawing this symbol in your notebook and then just simply writing what it is that you're calling in. Let's see what else you have. Triple Moon. And it says, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. That's what I was talking about, the divine and the earthly being the animal legs and the divine being the mind. So you are between those spaces. You are what connects both. So maybe finding, some philosophy or some wisdom books or videos or whatever, and just expanding your knowledge base for now. Like if you researching a trip or planning an event, and maybe you can't, put down a deposit and or whatever, maybe you can't like take the next steps for it, but you can be in the planning stages of that, and that can help to give you focus, because really what it feels like is that you need something to aim your arrow at, and right now you're just kind of like, I have arrows, I don't know where they go. So trying to create that opportunity for yourself. And that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Please leave me a comment, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you soon.